Hiya, welcome to Brodie's Kitchen. My name is Hope and today I'm going to be showing you how to make ham and cheese puffs. These are absolutely brilliant if you're having a gathering with friends, or you can have them as a starter. They're also perfect for picnic food as well, so basically for anything. Really simple ingredients today, and it's a case of throwing it all together and seeing what happens, which is my favourite type of cooking. Let's have a look at our ingredients then. To start with, we've got Emmental cheese. It's the one that you see on cartoons with holes in that mice are normally nibbling on. Grated. We've also got some parsley. You need 1 tablespoon of parsley, 70 grams of ham or thereabouts, lean ham, 1 egg. We're using white onion today because it's more pungent and sharp, so it's a more flavourful experience in the puff. And we've also got 1.5 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. You also need some black peppercorn pepper for a little bit of seasoning. And you can add salt as well if you want to. Oh, and of course, add just roll pastry. If you are an expert in the kitchen, you can make your own pastry. I would encourage you to try and do that if you'd like to explore the kitchen, but we'll cover that more later. This is just roll pastry. It's already done for me. I'm going to show you how to use this best. Before I joined you today, I greased my muffin pan. You can do that with butter, you can do it with olive oil, coconut oil, whatever your heart desires, as long as it's nice and greasy so the pastry will not stick. Now we've got our just roll pastry. This stuff is absolutely amazing. So roll it out. You don't need anything other than your fingers. As you can see, this one comes with paper so it doesn't stick to your surface, but if it doesn't, you can use a little bit of flour, a bit of dusting of flour, only a little bit, to stop any sticking. Now, you may be very fortunate and you might have yourself a cookie cutter or something similar, something round to cut out your puffs. I don't, so I'm going to improvise. And you can do this too. I'm going to use a glass, nice round diameter. So if you look here, look, the glass is slightly over the diameter of the muffin tray itself, so you know for definite it's going to sink down and be the right size. Push down, give it a twist, and there's your first one. And just pop that into the tray. You haven't got to worry about pushing it down just now, just let it sit on top. And repeat the process until all your pastry is used as much as you can. If you've got a smaller muffin tray, maybe you want to make these a little bit smaller, you can definitely do that. There's flexibility for you to do whatever suits what you want or the occasion that you're doing. You might want to make more so you've got more nibbles for people. But I do prefer making them larger, just because they're so delicious and I'm a bit greedy, if I'm honest. Right, I've now tried to put my glass here, and you can see that there's a bit here that's hanging off. So that's not going to work for us because that's going to be the wrong size. So what you can do is just get your pastry and re-roll it. Right, roll it out. Get a bit of flour on your rolling pin as well. And you want to try and have it the same thickness as the other ones. We're looking to get 4 more out of this pastry, but if you have excess, you can always just get another tray if you have one. There we go. Just continue the process until your tray is full. Or you run out of pastry. There's your two deciding points. Run out of pastry or run out of room. Step 2 of the process, because yes, it's only 2 steps. That's how easy this is to do. You've got your ingredients here. All we're going to do is put them in a bowl and mix them together. How easy is that? So begin by pouring in, doesn't matter what order, but I'm going to go onion, parsley, your ham, your Emmental cheese, your 1.5 of mustard. This is Dijon mustard, but if you like your food hot, go with English mustard, and that will make it a hotter ham and cheese puff. And our pepper. So mix this all together. You're only doing this just to ensure that all of your ingredients are mixed all the way through. After you've mixed that slightly, we're going to add our egg. And this is going to thicken it up to an extent and make it more of a mixture rather than just random things popped together. And it's also going to enable a nice golden colour when it's in the oven. So that's all nicely mixed. Let's take another look at our pastry. Now, as you can see earlier I said to you, don't worry about pushing them down or it being cupped or domed. We're going to do that later. You can use your fingers and push them down just so it makes a small little cup. Be careful not to rip the pastry because it is quite fragile. If you don't want to use your fingers, what you can do is use a rolling pin. Get the end of the rolling pin, make sure that your pastry is centered, okay? And then just pop it in the middle and it will make a nice dome shape. Take a look at that. You can see it's nice cups all the way around. They've got depth to them, which means the mixture is going to sit in there very nicely. You do not want them to be flat. And then we can begin spooning in our ingredients. Right, and that is about done. All you need to do now is to make sure that your oven is preheated to 200 degrees. Put these in for 20 minutes or until they're golden brown. And they are absolutely delicious. Whack that in. Set your timer for 20 minutes and you're good to go. So our ham and cheese puffs have been in the oven now for about 20 minutes at 200 degrees. I've had a cheeky look. The pastry's expanded, it's gone nice and crispy. Everything's looking all golden and lovely, so I'm going to get them out and have a little taste. Look at them. So all we're going to do is go behind and lift them out. They are going to be quite hot still, so do be careful. Now, depends how brave you are. You could eat them hot like this, but you might have a little bit of a moment. So I would recommend that you leave them to sit for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, so they're warm, but not piping hot. Look at that. It's risen. Look how much that's risen from when it was flat and rolled out. They're lightweight, but they will fill you up because they're very Moorish, so you won't just be able to have one. This one is looking really nice to me because it's got the parsley in there, popping out. So leave them to cool for a few moments and then have them while they're still warm. So I've let them sit for a little while. They are still warm. They smell absolutely amazing. As you can see, and I explained earlier, you can see the pastry has risen. You can see it looks all flaky. It's just gonna be like, they're called a puff for a reason. They're light, they're airy in your mouth. Now I'm gonna go for this one because I personally love myself a little bit of parsley, and this looks like it's overwhelmed with parsley. You do wanna use your hand at least because they are gonna crumble. Absolutely lovely. It's light, it's airy. Because we mixed the mixture thoroughly before, there's no like a big lump of ham. Everything's evened out and the flavours all work super well. Now I challenge you at home to give these a go. Next time you're having a dinner party or you're having some friends over, try these ham and cheese puffs. You saw how easy it was to make, and I'm sure you can make them at home. So when you have made them, let us know in the comment box below how they went, what your friends thought of them. Whilst you're here, make sure you hit like on this video and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to support us, you can head over to our Patreon site where there's some extra goodies on there for you too. I've been Hope in Brodie's kitchen. I'll see you next time.